covering the palates is well suited for placement of the connector because of the presence of firm submucosal connective tissue and an adequate blood supply. However, when soft tissue covering the midline of the palate is less displaceable than the tissue covering the residual ridge, varying amounts of relief under the connectors must be provided to avoid infringement of tissue. The amount of relief required is directly proportional to the difference in displaceability of the tissue covering the midline of the palate and the tissue covering the residual region. The gingival tissue, on the other hand, must have an unrestricted superficial blood supply to remain healthy. To accomplish this, it is recommended that the borders of the palatal connector be placed a minimum of 6 mm away from and parallel to the gingival margin. Minor connectors that must cross gingival tissue should do so abruptly by right arm. In this way, maximum freedom is ensured for gingival tissue. Except for palatal glorious or a prominent median palatal suture area, palatal connectors ordinarily require no relief. Intimate contact between the connector and the supporting tissue adds much to support, stability, and retention of the denture. Except for gingival areas, intimacy and intimacy of contact elsewhere in the palate is not detrimental to the health of the tissue if rests are provided on a button to prevent tissue warping. An anterior palatal strap or the anterior border of the palatal plate also should be located as far as possible priorly to avoid interference with the tongue in the area of suturing. It should be uniformly thin and its anterior border should be located to follow the contours between the crests of the nuclei. The anterior borders of such palatal major connectors, therefore, will be irregular in outline as they follow the contours between the nuclei. The tongue may then pass from one ruga prominence to another without encountering the border of the connector. When the connector border must cross the ruga crest, this should be done abruptly while avoiding the crest as much as possible. The posterior limitation of the maxillary major connector should be anterior to the vibrating line. A useful rule applied to major connectors and throughout partial denture design is to try to avoid adding any part of the denture framework that already complexer. Characteristics of major connectors that contribute to the maintenance of health of the oral environment and well-being of the patient is discussed by Julie.
Characteristics of major connectors contributing to health and well-being. Number one are made from an alloy compatible with oral tissue. Two are rigid and provide cross-arch stability through the principle of growth, distribution, and stress. Number three, do not interfere and are not irritating to the tongue. Number four, do not substantially alter the natural contour of the lingual surface in the mandibular alveolar ridge or palatal vault. Five, do not impinge on oral tissue when the restoration is placed, is removed, or takes any function. Six, cover no more tissue than is absolutely necessary. Seven, do not contribute to retention or trapping of food particles. Eight, have support from other elements of the framework to minimize rotation tendencies in function. And nine, contribute to the support of the consent are restored.
Mandibular major connectors. The six types of mandibular major connectors include the following: lingual bar, linguoplates, sublingual bar with cingulum bar, and the labial bar. The lingual bar and the linguoplate are the most common major connectors used in mandibular removable partial dentures.
Okay, for the lingual plate, one of the mandibular major connector is the lingual bar. So the lingual bar is the basal form of a mandibular major connectors. It's half pear shaped. It is located above moving tissue as far as below the cervical tissue as possible. So it is made of